Well, thanks for coming in and talking with me for a minute. I'm glad we got to meet earlier.
Yes.
But I appreciate you taking a few minutes to come back over here and talking. This is all impromptu. I don't really have a schedule or set plan of things to say.
Okay.
I just mainly wanted to hear from you and kind of get an idea of, your perspective of the health challenge, what you felt like worked, what was best about it, what we could do differently. I'll just start with one question at a time. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. Tell me why you got involved in the health challenge and how did you hear about it?
I heard about it online, of course, through Women in Trucking,
Okay.
which I'm a member of. And I was like, wow, this is great, support, ideas. Mainly support, because being a truck driver, we're all out there by ourselves in our trucks, or if you're a team driver, you have your spouse, significant other, team partner, whatever.
Right.
But for those of us who are single, solo drivers, we have our family we can call, but then who else do we have to help us?
Right.
So when this healthy challenge came along, I was like, oh yeah, I'm there. I am so there. And I found that it was informative and supportive, and that's what I really needed. I needed somebody to say, yes, you can do it even though you took a step back this week, or yes, you can do it even though you've had a bad day driving, or yes, you can do it even though you lost 2 pounds this week, you can do better next week, or you're going to fail sometimes, just get back on it. And that felt really good. Linda Caffey and her husband are really big proponents of this, and they're team drivers, and they were really into it. I mean, giving support and ideas and recipes, and so was Carrie Fisher. And it helped that I had a friend. I brought a friend of mine in with us, Brian Pies.
Oh, Brian, yeah.
And I could go back and forth with him, bad day, call Brian, that kind of thing. But it was a lot of fun too, giving support for other drivers to kick it up a notch, or giving them the support they needed to continue on when they wanted to quit. It was a community that became a family. And it felt good.
Of people you've never met.
Of people we've never met, but we became a support group.
I agree. And it was encouraging to me too. I don't know if you heard, I was saying that I thought, because I would get up in the morning thinking, I don't want to do anything, because I sit behind a computer all day for the most part. So even though I'm not driving, I'm pretty, sedentary. And I said, if they can get out and find a way to move and eat right and exercise when they're behind the wheel of a truck for a lot of hours in a day, I can get up 30 minutes earlier, get my butt in here and do something and move somehow.
Really. I think the hardest part was the winter time, though. It's like, I don't want to get out of this cold truck. This cold outside, minus 30 degrees. I'm like, no. So you'd have to figure out ways to do exercises in your truck, crunches or setups or weird yoga poses or something. Marching, I found out I could march in my truck, and it hurt my legs and glutes, and it's like, oh my gosh, it hurts. But I kept moving. You just have to keep moving. But I found out also, I did 2 different diets. The first half of the challenge, I was on a low carb diet, and I was kind of back and forth with that. I fell off the wagon a lot on that one. And then on the final half of the challenge, I did Weight Watchers, and that's where I found that I lost most of my weight.
Okay.
So, but I'm off of that again. So,
Never too late to jump back on.
my doctor doesn't want me on that one.
On
So,
Weight Watchers.
yeah, she wants me on the low carb thing. So I'm back on low carb after vacation.
Well, if you had a word of advice or something you'd like to say to other drivers out there that you know, could use some motivation or some encouragement on making some lifestyle changes to benefit themselves, what would you tell them?
Lay off on the soda. Here's what I did. 1 soda, 1 bottle of water. I'm down to 2 sodas a day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. The rest of the day I'm drinking water because it's healthier. Get out and walk. It's not too late to start. Stop 30 minutes early in your day. And you got to stop for a 30-minute break anyway. Use it. Get out and walk. I've started jumping rope.
Wow.
It's a small piece of equipment that you can stuff anywhere. So I jump rope. And if you need help or motivation, go to Healthy Trucker. It's a good place to be, and you'll get lots of support.
All right, well, thanks for taking a minute to talk with me and coming to meet me. I'm so excited.